Podcast. I'm your host, Phil Maynard.
And I'm your other host, Anthony Hernandez.
This week we are talking about the episode Rogue Time, where Barry, we found out in the last episode, Barry went back in time and, well, the TSC got destroyed, Time Space Continuum.
Yeah, I forgot what Wells told him what it was called. He said it was called
Time Anomaly,
or something. We'll pick it up later when we're watching the episode. But
it's some weird science stuff that we don't understand.
Basically, Wells catches on that Barry time travels really, really quick in this episode.
He knew it the second that Barry said, "Oh, I was at the morgue yesterday."
And I super mentioned, though, last week that he wasn't going to tell him.
Yeah, and I kept telling you he's going to tell him.
Only person he told.
Yeah.
But then at the end of the episode, we do know, like, now there's distrust with him.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because he keeps telling him, don't tell anyone. Let the world just be destroyed and be terrible.
So, Cisco's not dead anymore.
That's a plus.
That's a big thing. Cisco was dead. Now he is not dead.
That's a good thing, yeah. I was so surprised. Because a lot of people still didn't understand that.
So it's
a lot of people still didn't understand why is he back alive, and they didn't even explain it.
Well, it's like things that happened in the alternate timeline still happen, just in a different way.
Yeah.
See, time resets itself. You can't just manipulate time any way you want for your own personal gain. It's like it's going to do what it's going to do. So if someone dies, someone's going to die in a similar way, or the same person will die in a different way. In this case, it was the reporter. He died the way Cisco died in last episode.
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Basically, to replace the death of Cisco, we just killed a not as important character.
Yeah.
So he's definitely not future Barry.
Yeah, I realized that too.
I'm pretty sure he would use his powers to save his life.
Or he lost his powers.
And turned into a coward. And
Don't kill me!
Oh, it was kind of funny. Well, me and Phil have been having a debate here because, you see, in this episode, it's never meant... What's his name, the reporter? Harry?
Mason Bridge.
Mason?
Mason Bridge.
How does Wells know that Mason's writing the story? That's the question.
Yeah, because in this timeline, Barry never told him. In the previous timeline, Barry did. And so Wells must know the previous timeline.
So the debate really isn't much about the article and Wells knowing about it. Is Wells existing outside of time? Does he know what happened in the previous timeline?
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you were looking at a bird or something.
No.
But
yeah, for all of you know out there, we're recording at a different place today, so if the audio is a little different, but
there's a window near us, and it just caught me off guard there for a minute. I'm gonna close the curtain.
Yeah, please do. You know my ADHD will affect
for the fans. All right. So the question is, does Wells exist outside of time?
True.
And is he aware of events changing in time?
I think he exists outside of time. I think he has to know.
I think that off camera, like in a future episode, they're going to show what Mason did. But I believe that he went out on his own because Iris wasn't going to investigate the story this episode.
True, because Barry stopped her before Mason even told her about it.
And then the next time he approached her about it, she kind of blew him off because she was all worked up after Barry confessed her love to him.
Yeah.
Confessed his love to him. That's funny. But
Barry's in love with Mason?
So I think there was a period in this episode where Mason probably went up to Wells and questioned him, but didn't get anything because he started writing his article.
Yeah. And
he had a lot of stuff. That he totally figured out the general's death and also, who else? The scientist.
Simon Stagg.
Yeah, Simon's. And he was writing that article.
Which we rewatched the episode where Simon Stagg died. Or not the whole episode. We watched that scene just to understand. A big thing that I want to point out is in episode 15, Mason says that Simon Stagg went missing about 6 months ago. And during this episode, he said he went missing about a year ago.
Yeah, could be a writer's mistake,
or it could be something way bigger.
A ripple effect in time.
Yeah, which, if you remember, Barry saving his mom's life in Flashpoint, still or somehow affected Batman's parents from not dying, and that happened before Barry's mom was killed.
So there's some stuff.
Some time could have elapsed backwards, not just forwards.
It's just like the butterfly effect. Also, they say if you've seen the Ashton Kutcher movie, the first one's the best, by the way. But if you go back in time and you change one thing, it changes events that you wouldn't expect to be changed. So you step on a butterfly, that butterfly could have landed on someone who accidentally slapped their face, who accidentally got into hit by a car, who
Yeah.
Who's raising a whole family. Like, a lot of stuff could happen just from a very small thing that you wouldn't think about.
Yeah.
So Barry saving his mom could result in the change of everybody's history.
So for those of you out there who are considering time traveling, don't do it. It's not a good idea. It's not worth it.
You could do it just safely.
And
you have
just
to know the time you're going to.
And just stay in one position the whole time. Don't move.
Time travel, the shorter distance back you travel, the better.
Yeah.
Like Barry in this instance traveled back 2 days.
1 day.
1 day. So that but he did mess up a lot of things, you know.
He did in 1 day. He messed up a lot.
Irish don't like him. Cisco's alive. That wasn't really a mess up, but
that was still a big failure.
Cold is now the main villain of that day instead of the Weather Wizard.
Yeah.
Like, lots of stuff changed.
Love Cold.
Feel bad for the Weather Wizard. Didn't really, for him, he didn't get his moment to shine, really, because in his timeline now, he never had the
yeah.
He never got to hurt Joe, never got to cause that wave.
Now, a lot of people were talking about the Rogues Gallery, since we finally get the name in the episode. That it's from the comics, but they finally called it that in the episode.
It's about time.
Yeah, I love the Rogues Gallery. I'm a huge fan of the Rogues. That's my favorite, villainous group ever.
And it's the first time that
and the Brotherhood of Mutants.
Yeah.
Like, if I was a mutant, I would probably go with them over the X-Men because they're correct in their ways. But
yeah,
continue.
well, I was saying it was the first time in the series in which the villains are considering themselves as a group.
Yes.
And it's not individuals. And Cold has already started his group. He started with Heatwave, and now he started with his sister.
Yeah.
So it's like...
So
now
he's starting the gallery already.
Yeah.
Now all he needs is to hook up with, what's his face?
Pied Piper.
Pied Piper. Well, was Pied Piper ever part of the Rogues Gallery that
I'm
much?
not sure, but
I think he was.
I think he should for the show.
Yeah.
Because he's a great, great villain.
Another person that
Trickster?
was part of it. Trickster. Weather Wizard.
What about Mirror Master?
Wizards.
Where is Mirror Master?
Mirror Master needs to be in this show soon.
I'm wondering when they're
Mirror
going to put him in.
Mirror Master, I personally
He's
believe.
epic.
Yeah, I believe he's the way that everyone's going to get broken out of the pipeline. Because everyone in their cell has a mirror.
It's a reverse mirror. Yeah, so he can
just jump straight through.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll see that. I bet you that's how it's gonna happen too.
Yeah.
That's how they're gonna escape the pipeline. They can't provide mirrors for him anymore.
Yeah. So that's how it's gonna happen. Is Mirror Master's gonna break in and save them all, and then break them out, and then that's when Cold is gonna say, he's gonna do that epic thing where he turns around in a chair and says, "You're wondering why I've all gathered you here," in Captain Cold's awesome voice.
Yeah, lately I've been watching a lot of Prison Break with my uncle. So once I saw Cold, it was really hard for me to see him as Cold. You know, I was waiting for him to do some Prison Break stuff on there, and he kind of does it. It's like him in Prison Break, but rated down to PG.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool. I like Heatwave though. And this is mahogany. I mean, watch it burn.
Oh, your whole house is made out of wood. It's gonna go nice up in flames.
I love that.
Nuts. So we got a couple people wrote on the Facebook page.
No emails, guys. What's the deal?
Where are you guys?
What's the deal?
We need those emails.
Forget we exist?
Yeah.
Huh, man?
Did you guys hear that last episode? We had a bunch. You guys don't want to be a part of that?
It was kind of upsetting. I'm not gonna lie. When I heard Phil told me we don't have any emails, I felt like you guys neglected us a little.
Yeah, we need emails.
It's all right. No hate. People are busy.
Yeah.
But next week, if it happens again, we will find you, and we will. No, I can't finish the Taken speech, guys.
We have a certain set of skills that are used for podcasting, and that's pretty much it.
I don't have money, but what I do have is a particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a long career.
I'm proud of you, man. Okay, so we're going to get into these. We got Michael Husbands posted on a comment that I did. He said, how did Cisco create 3 military-grade weapons in a matter of hours at some random crime boss house? Not a lab or materials he should be... not at a lab or have the materials. He should be on level with Stark, Richards, Luther, etc. A gold gun? Really? So... you wanted to take this answer. I know you did.
Yeah,
honestly, because you had the best way to say it.
All right, so think about it this way: when you see Cisco building those guns, he has equipment. It's on the table. He does have a science kit. You know, he's got beakers. You see it all. Now, Cold has taken apart his gun many times, as he pointed out in the episode, so he knows all the mechanics. He knows the parts. The only thing he doesn't understand is how to assemble them from scratch.
Yeah.
So what I believe happened is that he gathered all the parts Cisco needs to build the gun. He did all the footwork for Cisco. Just assembling it was Cisco's job. That's how come he was able to do it so fast. And plus, he built one in the past, so he knows what he's building.
Yeah.
But the gold gun, I don't think it's really gold, first of all, because there's no way Cisco made a gold gun. But I think he made a gun that just shoots a metal that looks like gold. You know, because with metal, like when you solder something,
Yeah.
the metal turns to like a liquid.
Yeah.
But the second it touches the second you take away the heat source, it solidifies instantly. So that could be any form of metal.
And another question that I just thought of right now is, Cisco never built the heat gun. He didn't build the heat gun.
He didn't?
No.
Who built the heat gun?
No one knows. They found it.
Well, either way.
So how did Cisco even know the schematics for that one at all?
Well,
Cisco did have the gun. They did take the guns into custody at Star Labs.
Yeah, so he knows the
so
guns.
he could have known. Yeah, he could have learned how it was made.
Hence, basically, the moral of the story is a degree beats anything. Because Cisco went and got an education in this, and he knows.
But he's not a doctor.
Well, he's a mechanic. What's his career? They say it like twice, a bunch of times in this episode.
Mechanical engineer.
Yeah, he's a mechanical engineer.
Like
so that's
Howard.
his job. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, you coward. But
Doctor, mister.
That's the answer to that. He had the materials he needed. Like, for instance, I build computers. If you gave me all the... Well, not professionally I'd build computers, but I built mini computers. I built my computer, and I fixed lots of computers in the past. So if you gave me all the parts to build a computer, of course I could build you one. But if you told me to fix the motherboard or something more technical that you need a real good skill set in, I couldn't do that. And that's what Cold was facing. He couldn't do the technical skill set that Cisco had, but he knew the parts.
Yeah. You want to take the next one?
Yeah, sorry I lingered on that. I just want to fully explain that to you.
No, it's understandable.
To
we
you guys
don't
out
have
there.
so many emails, so we have time.
Yeah, yeah. We do have lots of time. All right, so this is from Mark. Let's see. Oh, Mark Monahan. I'm sorry. I feel we're on a personal level, first name basis.
Yeah, the written host.
Yeah, the written host. All right. Can't they just make a lot of gold stuff with her gun and get rich? Why not take that gun and run? Very good point. I explained it a little
Probably
earlier.
fool's gold.
Do you want me to take this one too?
Yeah, why not?
All right. Well,
you had the most answers for all this.
Well, it's just I didn't. Like I said, I don't think that gun really shoots gold. That'd be like alchemy. That'd be like Cisco would have done that years ago. Phil pointed that out. He would have done that. He would never have worked for Star Labs. He would have just assembled something to produce real gold. But as we know, you can't produce real gold, but you can produce a substance that's like gold. Have you ever heard of fool's gold? That is something that is very similar. There's also they make it those cheap those cheap gold bracelets you can get from quarter machines.
Yeah,
things like that. But I think they're mostly plastic.
Yeah,
but
that's what it could have been that she was hitting him was a gold plastic.
Yeah, you could make an artificial gold in a sense that looks like gold, but it's probably not real gold. And I don't know how he built it that fast, to be totally honest. But Cisco's a beast. And he just built 2 guns.
It looked a lot like the cold gun. So I feel that he just made the cold gun and just changed out the inside material.
Yeah, just changed a few key components to make it a different gun. So that's my answer to that. It's not really shooting gold. It's shooting another substance. More like the gun's more practical than it is realistic to its name.
True.
So no more, I guess. We don't have emails. We have a lot of extra time.
Let's see if we have anything.
No, we just teasing you guys out there. We ain't really upset, but we like the emails. We appreciate them. The rogue time. I like those events I get invited to every week.
Yeah, everyone gets invited.
Who's the girl on the top of your rogue?
That's Glider.
That's Glider?
Yeah, that's Golden Glider, bro.
She looks blonde.
Yeah, she's blonde in the episode.
But that's a wig.
Yeah,
that's weird. Oh, whatever. I think she got the thing for the Flash. I could feel it.
Either that or Cisco. Why not Cisco, man? Cisco needs love.
Well, he got a little love that day. Almost.
Oh yeah, and about that, like in the comics, Cisco is such a ladies' man in the comics. Did you know that?
I did not know that. Maybe he has to be Vibe first.
Yeah,
he needs that confidence booster.
Yeah, that's the funny thing that I love about Vibe. Like, if you ever read a comic with Vibe in it, he's always hitting on any girl he can in that.
Cisco,
we love you, Cisco.
So happy you're not dead.
I know, right? Like the best part of that episode.
So
are
ready?
Yeah, we're gonna start it right
now. All right, so the episode just started. We're the opening credits. My name is Barry Allen, and I'm the fastest man alive. That's what she said. Oh, ha ha. That's as PG as we can go. All right. So honestly,
So his dad's getting arrested for some reason right there.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
I don't even know why he got struck by lightning. That's weird.
I've never seen this show before.
What's with the red suit?
Is that guy on fire?
That can't happen. Dead bodies? What?
Everything is so wrong.
I thought we were watching Glee.
God. So, Barry we're getting the whole recap of the episode, which you guys have all seen.
Yeah,
See,
right
he
there,
says
6 months. Right in the beginning.
Yeah.
Stag was killed 6 months ago, but later they say it was a year ago.
And he tells him it was in a secure digital file, and that's what Barry tells Wells in that episode as well.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think of how can Wells... I'm thinking the next episode they're going to show something like where...
He really needs that flash ring.
Yeah. Yeah, he's probably going to get it eventually. I wonder if Wells is just going to give him one. You know, like, hey, look what I made for you, Barry.
Look, Barry. It's Barry.
Hey, Barry, what's up? Now, I think it'd be fun to play poker with yourself. Yeah, I would do that all the time and play, like, card games and stuff.
Why?
Just to challenge myself.
What did you forget? Or
So,
when did you still remember?
I don't know why Barry's surprised he traveled back in time.
He's been told you would travel back in time, but, like,
Yeah.
as of right now, it's something so new to him.
He's
Like,
I remember
the
that lady.
second Marty went back in time, the first time, what was his reaction?
Yeah, he was like, I forgot what he did. He got out of the car and they thought he was a space alien, and these farmers tried to attack him after he killed one of their pine trees. But, so that, by the way, guys, later, it's not called the Twin Pines Mall. It's the Lone Pine Mall.
God. Back
Back to the Future thing. You guys are watching it, check that out. It's kind of funny.
How many DeLoreans do you have in this room right now?
2? Well, Marty and that Hot Wheel.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, guys, we're in my room today.
Yeah, Barry shows up at the coroner office, and he looks so scared. He's so scared right now. He's not the only CSI. There's also more people.
And also, he doesn't spill coffee this time.
It wasn't coffee. It was like a slushy sort of thing.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, it's like, we talked about like how he blatantly tried to avoid it, but he looks more stunned still that he traveled back in time.
Yeah.
I can kind of understand that, but he was warned a lot of times that he was going to start doing it.
Yeah, but you can be warned, this is going to hurt, this is going to hurt, this is going to hurt. Then it happens, you're like, ow, that hurt.
I'll be like, that didn't hurt. I was warned.
Shut up.
I told my body to stop feeling pain.
God. So is this where he punches him?
Nah.
Okay.
I like it when Eddie slugs Barry.
Oh my gosh, it's like the best part.
Barry deserves it, to be honest.
Yeah.
You don't go up to a guy's girl and just start like hitting on her super hard. And
It's telling her feelings.
yeah, dude. Barry
love
deserved
me.
a punch to the face, and that was totally called for. So we get to hear why Cisco stayed. I mean, he told Harrison earlier, Wells, that when you're watching the movies, but I guess that doesn't happen in this now.
Yeah, well, it happened.
It
The
already
movie
happened?
what happened when Barry went back in time, and you can see the movies on in the background.
Oh, see, I didn't notice that. All right, cool. They need to watch movies with him.
Yeah.
And one thing,
They probably do that a lot.
one thing I'd like to point out to all you guys, even
Oh,
before it
little
happens,
photo albums of little Cisco. Which,
yeah.
for all of you who wonder what little Cisco looks like, it's just this, but smaller. Still the same nerdy shirts and everything.
big Cisco head on tiny Cisco baby body,
Longer hair.
and he is vibe as a baby. So he's dancing around, just doing some crazy, you know those elf dances you see on Christmas when you take a picture of your face and put on elf body?
Oh, yeah.
Exact same thing with Cisco.
Elf yourself?
Yeah, elf yourself.
Uh,
I like how they say the name of brain freeze in this. I can't read it.
I can't either. I can't translate it.
That's why it's called brain freeze for everybody. 'Cause
Yeah.
everyone can say that. So,
Yeah.
right here, Harrison Wells lies to him. He says he wants a word, but there's more than one word.
Yeah, he's a little time continuum.
So, if you guys didn't notice this, they have their first, like, legit time travel discussion where it actually finally happened in the room with the cosmic treadmill.
Yeah.
Like, they had conversations about this before, but this is the first time it became serious.
Yeah, definitely.
And look at cosmic treadmill's behind Barry. Ooh. And he does run on it this episode, but he doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, he runs on it a lot. Harrison is spitting a lot. Like, I'm noticing that.
Oh, yeah. Wow. He's spraying. You should be saying, not spraying.
Did you ever see the Yogi Bear movie? Like, the remade one?
No.
He-
oh, yeah.
he's in
a little
that.
bit. Really?
Yes, he plays the park ranger.
Oh, jeez.
Right?
That's funny. Now I gotta see it. So, Harrison's just telling him, don't change anything, don't tell anyone anything, pretend like everything happened, because he is scared the future is going to get changed if Barry starts going crazy and telling everyone everything.
I love how he says this. Show me the future. I like how he says it. It's better.
Red skies.
The red skies vanish. Now, I recently just read Crisis on Infinite Earth, so this whole newspaper is
He
about
calls Gideon
that.
a doctor. Right
No.
there, yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
No, she called him doctor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, sometimes subtitles guys trick me because you don't hear the different voice. You just read the same text. I thought he just called Gideon a doctor, and I was like, what?
Dr. Gideon from the future.
That robot's a doctor? Oh, man, I keep thinking of Star Trek whenever I say the word doctor. It's like, Kirk, I'm a doctor, not a mechanical engineer, or whatever.
Oh. I'm a doctor, not a physicist.
Yeah, I'm a doctor, not a physicist.
Not a miracle worker.
I like how after Wells tells him don't change or do anything different, the
first thing he does is change something and do something different.
Yeah, he does everything different. Because Barry Hecka fears that bad stuff's gonna happen.
Yeah, and right here, Mark says the same exact thing that his brother said right before his brother was killed.
Let's see here. I'm gonna break out of here. So
I'm gonna break out of here, create a giant tidal wave that destroys the whole city.
So he just said the whole plot of the last episode for you guys. Summed it up. It happened.
So for those of you who didn't see last episode,
yeah, there you go. I like how Cisco and Caitlin are so passive in this episode. They don't question Barry to death. They don't ask him why he knows what they're gonna say. Just, okay, Barry, you know what you're doing, and they leave. We're gonna go see Cisco's brother. That's way more important.
I hate his brother. Oh my gosh.
I like his brother at the end. He has very redeemable qualities at the end.
No, he
of this episode.
doesn't.
He had to tell Cisco that you're the boss. You're the bro. Like, I respect you.
Yeah, but
you
he
know?
still made his life terrible because of it.
Yeah.
That doesn't change anything.
Stole his girl. Stole his affection from his parents.
Yeah.
Stole the good looks. Just kidding.
We love you, Carlos Valdez. Come on our show.
Yeah, that'd be tight. Cisco, if you came on our show, I swear to you, I'll buy you chips. And that's about it.
He's not lying.
My budget's really low.
He's not lying. What about soda? Could you get him soda also?
Yeah, I could get you soda. I could totally get you soda. I'll get you a shirt.
I love Heatwave's face right there so much. Every time you see his face, it's always just pure.
Hey, cool, man. When'd you put Prison Break on? Man, all I can think about is Prison Break when I see these guys now. I love it, though.
I like how Snart is in charge. Like, he's so in charge. This is not a partnership with
Snart's smart.
Heatwave whatsoever. It is not a partnership at all.
He's smart, sociable. He is the greatest villain. But I don't know. Pied Piper is still, I think, atop of him. But he can work
really.
The only thing that if they were to have a death battle, I would think that Pied Piper would lose though.
Yeah.
Because Cold simply has alliances.
Yeah.
He has more than just himself. But Pied Piper's a lone ranger.
Like if Pied Piper straight up killed Cold.
Okay, guys, I want to bring this up. Why are there sparks when Heatwave breaks his rope?
Somehow he breaks the rope with fire.
If you look, there's sparks.
Yeah.
How do you do that? He didn't have his gun. He doesn't have powers.
In the comics, he does.
He does?
Well, in the New 52, both of them have powers.
They don't just use their guns?
Yeah. There are no guns. But that's why they didn't do New 52, because it didn't make him seem as cool. This is way much cooler. That jacket that he's wearing is so expensive.
What, the Cold jacket?
Yeah.
Imagine.
The band fart.
Band fart?
No, the band parka, I think it was what it is.
Band parka.
Yeah, band.
Did you look up how much they were?
Yeah. Dude, I'm trying to create a cosplay outfit for it.
That'd be cool. Hey, guys, if for some reason you guys mail me a Flash costume, I'll wear it while we do the podcast.
He's currently wearing his Flash shirt right now.
Have you guys seen the pit us on Good Day and stuff, like that clip? Like I'm wearing that shirt right now. I wear it on Fridays now. It's my Friday shirt.
I should start wearing I usually wear my reverse shirt for Tuesdays though when I'm watching the episode.
Yeah. When Phil live tweets, he's feeling it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it's Cisco's brother's birthday. He's a jerk.
Cisco's trying to be so nice to him, and his brother is just so rude.
He just hits on the girl Cisco brings, and then he disses him later and calls him a girl. Now, if he was my brother, I would have punched him in the face. But Cisco's not like that, I guess. Unless he's with Pied Piper.
Yeah.
I was really hoping he'd fight Heatwave when he fought Pied Piper and actually hold his own for a minute.
Yeah.
But he can't. Heatwave's just too
crazy. Well, he
crazy.
doesn't have any vibration stuff with him, and that's how Cisco was able to take Pied Piper for a bit.
Well, he didn't do the vibration thing.
He did. He had the
oh,
sonic
that
vibration.
no, but like for that moment when they started fighting, he did hold his own until he lost the fight, and then he used it. I like that. That was cool to watch Cisco break down and fight.
Yeah,
I loved it. I can't wait till he's vibe. Ooh, I can't wait till he's
vibe.
vibe.
So good. There's a preview where he's wearing the Vibe glasses.
Nice. He's got to be vibe soon.
It's going to be soon.
So
he's going to be in 2 episodes that he wears those glasses.
So it's like last episode, him and Joe really bonded. Like they were doing the bonding thing again.
And
in
this episode,
he's ignoring him.
They're like so separated
because he can't tell him what happened.
Yeah,
it's like they brush off Joe every turn. Yeah, Barry really messed this up.
Oh, he messed it up badly.
How do you not understand especially if you're as intelligent as Barry is? How do you not understand the fatalness? Like not the fatalness, the what's it called? Not the fatalness. It's like small touches, the tiny things you could do to change time.
The only reason that she told him was because she was in danger.
Yeah, and throughout the whole episode,
her life was about to die.
They were bringing it up that whole episode too.
What?
Like to Iris, like you should be with Barry. Like heck of people told her you should be with Barry. You love Barry, and then she finally came up to it, but Barry so interrupted that and stopped it from happening. So the feelings are there. They just need to be brought up in a different way now. Look, if for those of you who don't know Spanish, Cisco's brother calls him a girl by calling him mija. It's mijo.
Yeah.
That I like how I emphasize ho. Mijo. So you call someone mijo, it means
that's
my son.
That's what your dad calls you all the time.
Yeah, my dad calls me that. That's how I know. I don't know Spanish, but I know just that for sure. Mija.
Yeah, if you knew Spanish, we would have known that Eobard Thawne
Cisco's
means
mad
Professor
too.
Zoom.
Yeah, we didn't know that at all. Phil told me today. I was like, wow. And we're working on saying his name, Eobard Thawne.
Yay!
See, I almost said Thawne.
Everyone's applauding you right now. Everyone.
Oh, Anthony, you're so great.
Yeah, you're everyone's favorite host. Remember, I'm the co-host.
Mijo. No, we're equal hosts in this. I couldn't do it without Phil. Phil couldn't do it without me. You guys would hate to hear me talk by myself for an hour.
Dude, I'm still saying you need to do a Let's Play for video games.
Well, Let's Play for video games?
Yeah, do you know what a Let's Play is?
No.
It's people that do, that play video games and record themselves playing it, like Tobuscus or
There'd be lots of swear words, guys.
You'd be like PewDiePie.
I would really censor myself on this show, and you guys would not believe how much I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. But...
So, Barry's dumping Linda right now.
Dude, she's so fine. Don't dump her.
Well...
Wait till Iris hooks up with you, then dump her.
I know. He needs to dump her, though, so Wally can be with her.
Sorry, lady fans out there, but really, Barry has a really cool girl.
Yeah.
She does exactly what Iris does. She's honestly more attractive than Iris. And he dumps her before he's even sure Iris is going to get with him now.
Yeah,
he changed time.
Wally is the one that ends up with her in the comics.
Because Wally's smart.
I like how Mason just looks like Frankenstein in this scene. He has no movement much. He just comes up, sulks.
Yeah, it's been nearly a year.
And in the previous, he said it's been 6 months.
And this is Barry's first mistake. Interrupting this conversation that leads Iris to fall in love with him.
Yeah.
Ooh. Fatality.
Yeah.
If you guys
yeah, Barry messes stuff up for once. Barry's never messed up. Look at how excited he is.
And he gets so awkward right after dumping his girlfriend. He gets super pumped that he's going to ask Iris out.
Yeah.
It's like, dang, bipolar much, right?
Well, the thing is he didn't dump his girlfriend. His girlfriend kind of dumped him.
It was a mutual break.
Yeah, and they both understood the reason why.
Barry just finally came to terms that he's not over Iris, and she finally decided to
Iris
say it out loud.
has decided that she wants to be with Barry. Oh, well, she wants to, but she doesn't know she wants to.
Yeah, she doesn't know what she wants. I don't like Iris that much.
I know, right? She was fun at the beginning. She was enjoyable, and now she isn't.
But I like how we're questioning her. She's his sister. Guys, don't ever forget that. They are step-siblings. That must be so awkward to some people who aren't in their immediate, circle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your stepsister? Yeah, I'm in love with her. Dude, everyone would tell you you're weird. Right away. But we just don't say it.
We live down the hall from each other.
Yeah, we just don't say it because, we've seen the show and we know their backstory. But, man, that is kind of weird, guys. And it's he broke up with a really, really nice girl just to get with his stepsister.
And I like this, how Barry shows up here at this bar, even though he can't drink at all.
Good friend.
Yeah.
Just chilling with Cisco. Everybody likes Cisco.
Everyone needs a DD.
Heck yeah. I'm always the DD. Woo!
Good for you. You get free drinks all night.
Yeah, I get free sodas and stuff. It's
Yeah.
cool. So this really
So we get
pretty
to
blonde
meet
girl
this
meets
blonde girl who's very into Barry.
Well,
And then Barry's like, "Hey, Cisco, like,"
I'm flattered, but
and she's like, "No, I was talking to him." And Barry in his mind is like, "Really?
I was talking to the Mija over there.
You're so mean,
It
dude."
was so funny. I mean, I'd die. I laughed. But yeah, Cisco tries to play it cool, but he's super surprised. Like,
Yeah, he's
Dang.
like, "Yeah," and then he looks at Barry,
like
bro.
bro code, right? Bro code, just
Yeah,
Get
I
outta
love
here.
Barry's face this whole time.
right
Just
here,
turns
guys.
around.
Catch what Barry says. He's
What?
like, what? She's fine. I think that's what he said. I'm pretty
No,
sure.
he's like, "Yeah."
Go Cisco. He just bounced out
Yeah.
to Barry, leaving like
Structural
that's nothing.
engineer. That is like his dream woman right here.
Yep. And hence, like I said earlier, with the cold guns and stuff, it's like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
That's what can make it build it so fast. And
Did you know that she is a constructional
she
engineer?
is?
No,
I thought
she isn't.
I was about to say, like, I'm pretty sure I thought that was a lie,
Yeah.
just to get Cisco all like, yes. Cisco looks so happy.
He's such in a great mood right now.
He's gonna be so sad when he sees his brother get tortured in front of him later.
I know, right? But for now, live in the moment.
Cisco's like, dang, she just kissed me. This is for real.
This is really happening.
His face looks so dumb right there at the end of that kiss. Like, he's so surprised.
So we get to the Cartini house, I think it is.
Yeah,
Cantini,
wow.
or
What house is this?
this is the mobster house that they took out at the beginning of the
Oh.
episode.
I mean, I didn't figure that out until you told me right now.
Oh, well, the mobsters in the comics are actually mobsters from the comics. They were a Batman mobster family.
Oh. They just couldn't stand up to two guys unarmed tied with like the wrists are
Exactly.
tied, they're unarmed, and they took out like 5 dudes.
Well, Batman has no powers, and he gives them a challenge.
But he's a trained fighter.
So is these guys. They broke out of prison.
Didn't Batman train with the League of Assassins also? Like, he trained with everybody.
Yeah.
Colt didn't. He was just in prison.
Yeah. Well,
Prison break.
Yeah, exactly. He broke out of prison.
I like this. They got his brother. His brother deserves a little, like, mistreatment after how he's been treating Cisco, like, his whole life.
Cisco's like, "Oh, darn, you have him. No."
Couldn't you rough it? Look, he's got a little punch mark on his head.
You know who did that, right? Heat wave.
Heat wave.
Heat wave. And you know what he did while he did it? Was smiling.
I like pain. So the heat gun's already done.
Yeah.
So if you look, guys, in this scene, he does have all the equipment necessary. It's just he's just doing it in not a lab. He doesn't need a lab to build a gun.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't have to be you don't have to be in a lab to build things.
Yeah.
Heck, for you guys who've probably seen on the Speedforce page, I posted it. My bike. Like, I
Yeah.
painted out my garage, and it was hanging from like my garage door opener, and it's like you could do crazy cool things in weird locations,
Yeah.
and it works.
You got your Green Lantern bike. and
Yeah,
everything?
that was from Phil. That was a gift from Phil, that emblem. And it's really cool because he told me a joke that only I'd get, and I think you guys would only get. He was like, yeah, it's a construct now. And see, you guys, whoever didn't get that doesn't know what Green Lantern stuff is. But
Yeah.
I told that to so many people, and
none of them
nobody got it, understood. They kind of blew it off like, I didn't get that. Like, well, let's continue this conversation, I was just laughing.
Word
So-
to the nerd.
Yeah, word to the nerd. I'll be rolling on that bike soon. Possibly.
I like how she's like, "I want a gun.
I want a gun.
Give me a gun. It has to be a pretty gun."
It's like, I don't know why she wants a gold gun, though. That seems so weird.
Like, this outfit is not what's like her outfit and power in this are nothing compared to what it is in the comics whatsoever. She wears an entirely gold outfit and she wears skates in the comics that create ice that she can skate on.
Weird.
Yeah.
Maybe they capture Cisco again and build skates.
Why?
Produce ice. I don't know. Stay true to the comic. So there's Iris walking in. Barry's all first date, giddy. If you guys notice, he does sound freaking crazy right now.
He is. He's nuts. Like, I noticed that the first time I was watching it.
Like, he just straight, like, confesses love to her immediately, and
He's like, "You love me, right?"
he's smiling and laughing like he's all stupid. It's like, he seems not right. He's like, look, Iris, grabs her hand, immediately awkward. Still think about you all the time. Out of nowhere. To Iris, she is super floored. She has no idea how this came up.
And she's like, "Let's stop." He's like, "Let's stop thinking and start doing."
Yeah, start. Guys, don't say that to a girl ever.
Exactly.
She's not going to take it the same way you're saying it.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Oh my God. Barry's so good at this, though, isn't he?
Yeah, Barry's good. I think they've casted everyone in this show so well.
Yeah.
Like, so well. They couldn't have casted anyone better for Barry Allen, and they definitely could not have casted anyone better for
maybe
Wells.
they could have casted someone that actually looks like Barry Allen.
Neil
in the
Patrick
comics.
Harrison would have been cool.
Yeah, but that would have been like way too old.
Yeah.
He's better for the Riddler, is what he wants.
It would have been cool if he becomes Jay Garrick in
Who?
Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Why would he show up on this show? That is not...
I just want him to. Neil Patrick Harrison is like the coolest like dude ever. Like he's the reigning champ of cool dudes. It's tight.
No whoosh in. I like that.
The whoosh in. What happened? Nothing.
I'm so sad.
Linda, Iris. That's all he says.
I don't want to
talk.
talk about it. And Wells is like, okay. And in his mind, in Wells' mind, he's like, yeah, you better not talk about it.
If you talk about it, I'll vibrate my hand through your chest.
And rip out your heart.
Would that even kill Barry? What would kill Barry?
I don't know. Wouldn't Barry be able to vibrate as fast to match the molecule disbursement?
I don't know. But I'm pretty sure he'd die if you ripped out his heart. Like, that seems like an insta-kill no matter what.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. He might heal so fast he might not die but get to the brink of death. And just, like, come back slow.
I never caught that, how Wells just makes fun of Barry right there. Well, this day just keeps getting better.
Do you know what I like about this episode, though, a lot? And they haven't gotten to it yet, but how Wells genuinely likes Cisco.
Yeah.
Like, Wells is a messed up dude. Just a messed up dude. But he does like Cisco. Like, there's no way he has the same conversation with him twice if that wasn't a really true thing to him.
That is like the stupidest line. I gotta say, on writings, her saying all that glitters right there after she turns someone gold is like stupid writing on their part.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to. There's some cheesy stuff in comic books, anyways.
Yeah, that's true.
They
That
have to
is true.
incorporate it,
That
you know?
was actually great writing. Now that I think about it,
Yeah, they have to put some cheesiness, but not enough to kill the
that's
show.
not gold that she's shooting at. It can't be.
Well, if you guys notice, when she shoots it, it's like a liquid, and then once it hits the target, it solidifies really quick. Now, gold has a low melting point. Like, you could do that with gold, but there's no way she's shooting gold out of that. It's just some sort of, like, liquid metal that's gold-colored.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what it could be. I'm thinking, I'm fool's gold. That's
It could
the
be
first thing
plastic. You were right on there earlier. It could just be like straight up plastic.
Yeah, it could be plastic.
She looks so comfortable right here.
She digs Barry. She digs the Flash.
Yeah.
I don't know if she digs Barry.
No, she doesn't care about Barry whatsoever.
But she looks really happy to be, like held by him. Barry's so serious. Cold's pretty epic in this episode.
You think Cold's not as serious as Barry?
Where's Heatwave?
I like that.
He's not there. He's not there at all.
Because he has to watch over Dante and Cisco.
Oh, I wouldn't leave him alone with them.
Why?
Man, he might kill him.
He's pretty calm.
One of them might just say,
Level-headed.
"You're ugly," and then he'll get up and just beat them to death. Like, he's pretty, like, unstable.
Or someone might try and swing a chair leg at him.
I like the guy covered in the gold, though. He kind of looks cool.
No one cares. Like, it sucks.
Dude, like...
They just leave him be.
This is a legal casino.
So Barry, it's coming up here in a second with Eddie.
I'm waiting. So this is pretty funny, and I like how Barry doesn't get taken down by this punch, but he approaches him hella calm and then smashes him in the face. Dang. Barry just took that like a beast.
Yeah.
He just straight like bounced back and went like, "Why'd you hit me?"
He's very confused as to all this right now.
So me and Phil
Barry's
were talking.
life is not going that great.
The ice pack isn't necessary. It's just for his emotional pain.
Yeah, he doesn't feel pain, remember? Like, well, he feels pain, but he heals fast.
Yeah.
So the ice pack is not for the actual wound itself. It's for the mental wound that Eddie left him.
It's just making him feel like better
Yeah.
emotionally.
Like, he needs it.
Now I guess Wells finally lets him talk to him. Tells him what happened.
It's like, because Wells this whole episode has had his fingers in his ear, been yelling, la 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 la, no spoilers, la la. Like the sort of people who listen to our podcast who don't want to hear everything.
But, like, this does support your claim that he is, he remembers with the other timeline. Because he would try to reinforce, don't tell anyone, Barry, and then eventually give way to saying, you could only tell me. Because it wouldn't affect the timeline if he told him.
Yeah.
So I could see that. I could totally see that point to it. But then again, he could honestly just not know. So that could be there too.
True.
Because I'm wondering if he didn't... I'm trying to think, like, would he know? Would he have doubts of Barry if he knew? Is there any sort of... Was there anything in the last episode that gave him Wells a thought that Barry knew that he was a bad guy?
Well, maybe Wells might have thought that Barry knew that Wells killed Cisco.
No, they never caught Cisco. They never seen him. Like, he wasn't even... No one noticed Cisco died, basically.
Did you ever notice... I just noticed that. When Wells killed Mason,
this is the part I
he
wanted
cleaned
to
it
tell
up.
the people.
But when he killed Cisco, he just left him there.
So, Wells points out, he's like, imagine the havoc you can create if you go back centuries and stuff. He totally is pointing out...
That he's from the 25th century.
His own experience.
And right here is a reference to Flashpoint as well. When Wells says, "What if your mom lives? How many will die?"
You should read the subtitle on this one.
Yeah, I'm saying, how many more people could die if your mother lives?
Which is absolutely the Flashpoint storyline.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Which, for those of you who don't know how many people could die, the entire Europe.
Yeah, all of Europe.
All of Europe's dead.
Or do you mean New Themyscira?
He also... Aquaman sank, like, United Kingdom, bro.
Yeah. Wait, what's New Themyscira at Flashpoint?
I don't remember. I think it's like London or something.
Yeah.
So, I love Heatwave right here. He's so evil. Like, or not really evil. He's just crazy. And I love that.
Yeah, he's just playing with fire and drinks. I would do that. That looks like fun, actually. But right now,
that's a fireball.
I like this. Cisco is having a heart-to-heart with his brother, saying, he's like, hey, you know that girl that love of your life? Yeah, she told me she liked you, and I told her that you're going to be a priest.
And then I started dating her.
Yeah, because I was jealous of you, because you're awesome and I suck, and I knew that from the start.
Yeah.
So that's why I've been treating you so bad forever.
Because he wants to be him.
Yeah, you broke her heart. Why'd you do that? Because I was jealous of you, man.
These guys are terrible brothers, are they?
Well, I mean,
I wouldn't know. I don't have siblings.
I don't have siblings either. I have friends that are siblings. You have
siblings?
I do, but I didn't grow up with them.
Oh, okay.
It's similar to just not having them.
True.
But right now he just says, I had a bad job. I don't get paid. I live with mom and dad. But they think I'm awesome because I did what they wanted me to do. I played piano. Great. But he's like, you, Cisco, you followed your dreams. And it's like, I respect that a lot about you,
Yeah.
And he's like, you pursued your passion no matter what. And he's like, and me, I was too scared to even try.
Until now.
Yeah. And then it's like, I never fought for anything in my life. This is such a great speech from his brother. Until now. And then he just breaks this cool table leg. I love this epic fail, though.
Because it's mahogany, so he has to be, like, really strong.
How'd he miss? Come on. You had such a good shot.
Because his hands are tied. He didn't have the ability to, like, move the swing.
Cisco's epic, though. He still gets up and tries to fight. And he fights like Vibe, too. He fights like he's going to the beat of something. Have you noticed? Yeah.
How?
You notice how he kind of like... You know how when you dance and you kind of make your body go up and down a lot? When you're dancing, like you're like... You guys can't see me on the thing. But that's how Cisco fights. He fights like a boxer, hopping.
Yeah.
But he doesn't fight like a boxer because he swings like he's... Like, not trained.
He doesn't have... Dude, his hands are tied. He doesn't have the ability to right hook, left hook sort of thing.
But I noticed that in this fight he did that, and the fight with Pied Piper, he did the exact same style of fighting. The way you fight... You fight like you're a dancer.
Coming down by you,
oh, yeah.
The way you said.
Oh, yeah. Right now, Cisco, right when he asks who Barry is, a tear goes down Cisco's face. Now, that is such loyalty.
Not who Barry is, but who flashes.
Yeah, who flashes. Yeah, who's Barry? He's,
Pied Piper!
Forensic scientist. Barry Allen.
So, Barry Allen is Barry Allen.
Man, that must be so bad. It's like, he froze his hands. The only thing his brother's good at is really playing the piano, and...
Now he can't do that.
Well, he can, with proper treatment.
Yeah.
But it's like, that's gotta be bad. That's gotta mess him up. They don't mention this, but all his nails are gonna fall off, and his hand's not gonna move right. He won't be able
Whenever
to...
I see Frostbite, the first thing I think of is Mr. Deeds.
Mr. Deeds. Oh, yeah.
With the guy with the frostbite foot.
Yeah. Wasn't it him? Wasn't it Adam Sandler? And he's like... Here, do it. And he's like, stab it. And then he stabs it. He's like, oh my God. He's like, no, I didn't feel anything. I'm just kidding.
So, Wells is asking how Cisco escaped.
And Basically, Cisco doesn't lie. I like that.
This scene is very slow, but it says so much.
He tortured my brother, and Barry's really feeling for him. To Barry, he's not a work friend. He's like
Cisco gets a lot of this episode. In the last couple episodes, Cisco's been getting like the bad luck of like the whole thing. He's like Bart. Everything bad's happening to him. And the writers need to let up on him, okay, guys? Let Cisco be for a little bit. Stop torturing him. First you kill him in one episode, then you like torture him in another one.
Yeah,
calm down.
Me and Phil were talking about this earlier, and I was telling him how because he's going to be Vibe, he has to go through his own change, his own personal change of trauma to happen to him.
He needs to go through his origin story.
Yeah, this is his origin story. The Flash series is Vibe's origin story.
Yeah.
It's also like Barry Allen's.
We got Barry very shortly. We never got much of Barry, but we did get a lot of Flash.
Because all of his heartbreak, all of his like things that makes him want to be a hero happened when he was a child, when his mother died.
Yeah.
But for Cisco, it's like he's lived a harder life, but not the kind of life-changing life. He's lived a hard life. Like he fought, his family on everything he wanted to do. Had to grow up with a brother who didn't like him.
True.
But at the same point, he hasn't gone through trauma. And that's what a hero needs to understand is trauma.
Yeah.
Look at Batman, look at
I
everybody.
like this. He heals fast.
Yeah, he heals fast.
So right there, he just tells Iris, oh, he has superpowers.
He's the Flash! just jumps on it.
Who says that? Joe or Iris?
Just Iris. He's the Flash! He can heal fast. I know it. So he asked Iris the $1 million question. Who do you love? I mean, I love Eddie. She never said anything before. So why'd she go, I mean? She was fighting her own inner thoughts. Like, who do I love? I mean, I love Eddie.
Yeah.
You know? It's like...
But that was the second time he asked her.
Yeah.
True. Because he asked her, who do you love? And she's like, Eddie. And then, Eddie.
So here we go. Mason's trying to talk to Iris, but Iris blew him off hard right there. Like, I'm going through stuff.
She blows off a lot of people in this episode.
Does she work ever?
No.
Does she just sit in that office and try to look pretty? That's her job.
Yeah.
Cisco's packing up his stuff.
I love that shirt, dude. Dinosaurs, robots, and aliens.
That's cool. That's some cool stuff.
I want that shirt now.
I want a shirt with a pterodactyl, like, flying and eating somebody in a city.
Fine, I'll see what I can do.
Dude, it's alright.
I'm not a graphic artist, so if anyone wants to draw that, I can get it on a shirt for Anthony.
So, I like
and
this.
he will wear it.
But, like, remember how I said to you guys that things happen the same but different because time has to replace it?
They still came to this room.
They still came to this room.
Still had the same speech along the line, except he doesn't tell him that his name's Eobard.
He doesn't stand up and kill him. But see,
that could have happened.
This was a crucial moment for them. This was a big moment in time for these two, and they still had to have it, but they had to have it in a different way based on the current events.
Yeah.
So this also goes towards Phil. It's like, Wells could remember this conversation, or he couldn't have. But either way, he had it twice with Cisco, and both times it was very meaningful. So I'm thinking he genuinely loves Cisco.
He does, and that's not that. There's no question about that whatsoever.
He's still willing to kill him.
Yeah, there's no question about that either. Also,
yeah, yeah, because he says right here,
Wells is nuts.
But in many ways,
you were like a son to me.
You have shown me what it's like to have a son, and he said the same thing to him earlier. And Cisco really takes this, like, dang, but not as hard as he did when he learned that he was Zoom.
True. He didn't like it.
He's not crying in this one. He just kind of takes it like a man.
And I felt Wells would have killed him if they weren't called up right then.
Yeah. Nah, just stands up, death blow.
Now that I told you this, I could finally kill you again.
Yeah, I was really upset. I would have been really, really upset if Cisco was off the show.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They bring him back, the ghost of Cisco.
Well, Vibe in the comics is resurrected so many times. Poor guy. Doesn't understand what death is. Just keeps dying, coming back alive, dies, come back alive.
I like the scene a lot. The chase and then the whole conversation that Barry has with a Cold.
Yeah.
So guys, this is really epic because it was like this really plays to the comics where he calls them the rogues and stuff. And
we'll get to that in a second. But right now, they're robbing a truck, which I don't know why he doesn't have why he has his hood on. Do
you ever notice Cold doesn't use his freezing gun?
In this scene?
They use the gold gun and they use the heat gun.
Well, his job is to drive.
But, I mean, Heatwave knows how to do both.
Yeah, well, Heatwave's nuts, remember?
From personal experience, riding on a motorcycle by yourself would be a lot harder than riding with a passenger. Because it's like the passenger levels out the bike.
Yeah.
You know, the side seat. So, I mean... Oh, he was about to use it. He was right about to use it when Barry grabbed him.
True.
So, guys, so you know this? The crash that happened would really happen. You don't hop from one side to the other. Because you put all your weight on one side of the bike and then it'll tilt over.
Yeah. So... what were you saying? He should have took him like 3 cities over.
He should have took Cold like 8 cities away, like super
took
far.
him to Starling.
Yeah, the Starling City and just in the forest. Cold would have no idea where he is. He would think it was only a matter of a second.
So,
You
they
got
get to
this
have
one,
an
bro.
awesome conversation here. I love Cold. So this scene was probably my favorite scene in this entire episode because of the interaction between the two of them. I think their interaction is so great. Because, well, what do you say? Oh.
Well, I was just going to say, it's like Barry understands the situation, but he knows that if he can manipulate Cold and lay down rules for himself, that he could prevent death. And it really does work. Barry really does play on Cold's weakness, his pride.
Yes. And I love this. Find another job. Don't want to. Like, Cold is so perfect about this. I do this for the adrenaline, the chase. I love this game, and I'm very good at it.
And then play somewhere else. Leave Central City.
I love it here.
Love the breath he takes. Like, it's my home.
Smell that air.
It's like, you can't tell me to leave my home. So I see what you can do. I see what you see.
You see what I can do. You know what I can. You know I can stop you.
Barry really lays it out.
He sets down, and the rogues. Talk for a second.
Well, it's like he lays it down. He just says, you can't kill. You don't have to kill anyone to get what you want. And he's like, if you're good at your job, you don't have to do it this way. And he's like, that's true. And it really registers.
He really is that good.
And if you are anyone in your rogues gallery,
I love it.
Goes near any of my friends or family again, I wish you would said I kill you, but I don't care what who you tell my identity to. I'm putting you away. So, really, Barry really lays out the rules. He brings the fact I am invincible, bro. Like, right at this moment, I'm holding back everything, And Barry is. He's holding back. He could stop him. Right now, he could just drop him in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah,
if he really wants to.
But he's like, I love this. Could you give me a ride back to town? And Barry's like, are you kidding me?
Barry smiles. I think he likes Colt a little bit.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
He has respect for the guy.
The rogues.
Cute.
So, like I said, this is the first time in the series in which the villains are starting to get labeled as a group now.
Yeah.
And they were before, but now the villains are labeling themselves.
Oh, look at this. He looks so angry.
And then gives him a bear hug.
Hug.
Caitlin's such a trooper on this. Like,
oh my gosh.
Straight up.
Dude, I just thought about this. Linda and him aren't dating anymore. We might get more Snowberry.
Possibly.
Yes!
There is that.
Huh?
There is that. And Ronnie's like pretty far away right now.
Yeah, Ronnie's gone.
And it's like, but I think he's going to pursue the Iris beat for a while. Because he's supposed to end up with Iris anyways.
Yeah, we know that. But how often do you see Oliver pining over Laurel?
Good point. He doesn't.
He's with Felicity a lot of the time. So why not give him with his nerdy girl?
Yeah. So basically, Caitlin just says, hey, Barry was acting crazy because when you get struck by lightning
psychosis is what it's called.
Basically, you get struck by lightning. Sometimes you act weird later.
It takes a while for it to kick into effect.
And since he acted so bizarrely weird when he told Iris he loved her, they completely believe it.
Yeah.
I like how Eddie feels bad because he punched Barry in the face.
Eddie's like, I'm so sorry.
If I were Eddie, I would be questioning, man, I thought I punched him so hard that I'd at least bruise him a little. Like, man, I must suck. Like, really, that's the face he just made.
Eddie hates himself. Okay, now with this scene, I was very, very surprised that this was not an after thing. Yeah. Like, it wasn't after
a
the
man
logo.
of good science, question mark.
And then we got to see General Eiling next to that photo.
So right here, he's writing the article. So I'm wondering if during this period of time, did he confront Wells and then go, I got what I want or I got nothing, I'm going to write the article anyways?
Yeah.
Or did he just start on his own and it follows what you said, Phil, where was it Wells knows?
Wells knows from the other timeline.
So that would mean Wells exists outside of time.
Yes.
Which means everything could change and Wells stays the same, which would be cool. I would like that a lot. Because it'd be cool to keep the
And
villain the
Wells
same.
just does a total beatdown on him.
I was trying to figure out. We talked about it before, but he's doing like the flash punch, like where he's making his fist go so fast as he moves.
So he can hit really hard.
Because you notice there's lightning in his punch. So
Yeah.
this is the replacement for Cisco's death. Same death, different person. Not as great as the impact though.
Yeah.
Cisco dying
Like,
is a big
not
impact.
many of us, like, were like, oh no.
Yeah, he's like right here. This is the story
Story
of the century. Well, this century, anyways.
So he destroys the entire drive, and then he cleans up the entire mess that he made.
For those of you who don't know computers, if you vibrate a hard drive while it is spinning, you will absolutely destroy it. There is no getting it back. Hard drives work
And
like a
then
record
Wells
player.
just shows up here.
Yeah.
Wells is already here.
They did a jump cut. They skipped amount of time, so he probably just got back, went to the walking room, changed, found his wheelchair that he forgets he needs because he can walk, and then he's like, oh.
I love the walking
Imagine if
room.
he forgot, like he was just kind of like.
So Barry's
tired.
about to ask about Simon Stagg, and then the news report comes up about how Mason Bridge is missing. You know, that guy that Barry knew was doing a story on Wells.
See, what I'm understanding is, so Barry's connecting the dots that Wells is a bad guy.
But he doesn't know what Wells has done yet.
Yeah, but it's like, he did, in the previous timeline, he knows Mason didn't die.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering why seeing that would totally
Okay.
sway his motion to being like, Wells is a bad guy.
Because everything has pointed to Wells constantly, and this is just a tipping point finally.
Yeah, and he's looking at that board too and thinking. You could tell he's really thinking.
Yeah, he's like, okay.
Yay,
what if
Joe's
Wells...
involved in the plot again.
Yay!
Joe's actually part of the main plot, not just a side character.
Yay!
What do you want to meet me about?
They were never at his house today.
I-
In this episode.
Oh yeah, not once.
Huh.
Well, they didn't have their Tuesday dinners.
Oh. So Barry's saying that he doesn't trust Wells anymore right there.
What part of it do you believe? All of it, and then the credits. Yay!
Oh!
Everyone loves cliffhangers, right?
Yeah, isn't that how the show works?
Super exciting.
Woo!
So they covered a lot of stuff today. The first time travel, Barry not being with Iris. They did a reset, like we said, but they did put more things into it.
Yeah, and I want to talk a little bit more on the rules of the Rogues, because they follow 3 rules.
And this is absolutely established in the comics, guys.
Yeah, they follow 3 rules constantly. No killing unless you have to. No drugs. And make it only about the score.
Yeah.
Which usually fails.
Because the Flash
It usually
exists.
falls out.
In one situation in the comics, they accidentally do kill a Flash. We talked about it in the Flash background episode, but because they weren't trying to kill, I think they were trying to stop a Flash. I forgot which one. I think it was Wally. Was it Wally?
I thought it was Bart.
Was it Bart?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Bad
Bart.
luck Bart,
yeah,
bro.
Bad luck Bart. So what happens is Bart loses his powers temporarily, and the Rogues basically devise a way to trap him. But if he had super speed, he would have survived and been trapped or whatever. But he didn't, so it ended up killing him. So
Yeah.
that was one of the few times they broke that rule. But it's for superheroes too. They don't want to kill the Flash.
Well, the thing is right here.
Rule number 3 dominates them all.
Yeah.
It's all about the score.
Yeah. Number 2 over here is no drugs, because Cold believes that if drugs are used, you're gonna break rule 1.
Yeah.
You're gonna break the no killing rule.
They don't try to kill. I like how the Flash villains actually have a moral code to them.
No kids, I think, is also another thing.
Yeah.
Don't involve kids whatsoever.
It's just like literally rule number 3 just explains it all. It's just about the score. Like you're here to make. You're breaking
You're here
the law
to get
make
that
money.
diamond. Get that diamond.
You're not there to gloat, kill some people, be crazy, break all moral like rules of yourself. And
So far, you're just describing Heatwave.
Yeah.
About what he does.
It's kind of like Arrow villains. It really separates the villains from Arrow from the villains from Flash.
Yeah.
I think will kill people. Like in this last episode of Arrow, isn't Ra's al Ghul kill a heck of people?
Yeah.
Just to prove a point.
Yeah.
Like,
See, one of the things in the comics, which is, like, Barry could see Snart, they could just pass each other, and Barry wouldn't do a single thing. Because they're on the street, Snart's not doing anything, so he can't go after him. There's a whole joke about it in like, something that someone did where...
in the Justice League cartoon.
It was?
Yeah. They were all at a diner, and
Batman?
and the Flash goes to the diner with all the villains, and it's like, aren't you going to, like, stop them? They're like, no, they're not doing anything wrong. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to stop them until they break the law. Like,
Yeah, they aren't doing anything. Why would I stop them?
I'm wondering if this
They're
means,
just enjoying a meal, dude.
I wonder if this means that the Flash won't imprison them. Just stop them.
Yeah.
maybe
leave him to the cops.
Oh, he's gonna leave. I get it now. He's now gonna put them in his special chamber, like the what's it called? The
pipeline?
prison, the pipeline. He's gonna let the law handle it.
Yeah.
Kind of like how Spider-Man leaves his villains like tied up, like so similar to that. Probably.
Here you go.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, if they follow the rule and they don't kill people, it's kind of like they're not really. Killing someone is way worse than stealing everyone's money.
Yeah.
I'd rather someone steal my money than kill me, hands down.
Yeah, definitely.
I can make money. I can't produce a new me.
Yeah. You're not like Danton Black.
Yeah.
The guy from episode 2, the guy who could multiplex.
The multiplexer.
That was his name, was multiplex.
There's a cartoon that did that a long time ago. I'm never going to remember it.
Jimmy Neutron did
Nickelodeon
it
cartoon. Is it Nickelodeon? It wasn't Jimmy Neutron, though. It was some stupid cartoon, like way, way back in the day.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. If you guys are ready out there in the world.
To join the discussion with everyone, go to facebook.com/groups/Speedforce podcast.
You can follow us on Twitter at Speedforce Pod,
where I live tweet every Tuesday. Also, it's not up here, but I'm gonna throw it in real quick. You can also send your emails to speedforcepodcast@gmail.com. For us here at Speedforce, I'm Phil.
And I'm Anthony. Ride the lightning.
Gone into my lab to experiment that night before lightning flashed around me and time changed speed. Now I gotta try to be so patient until calamity will strike, because when things change in an instant, it's almost fast enough for me. And I'll be there before you know it. I'll be gone before you see me. Do you think you can imagine anything so lonely? And I know you'd really like me, but I never stick around, 'cause time keeps dragging on and on and on.